So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Wan-Bissaka. It's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Kostic. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away, and it's played in here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Thuram. Messi. Camavinga. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Camavinga, Thuram. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lukaku.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, nice touch. Aubameyang proves just a little bit too strong. Gravenberg charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kane. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here! Now it's Thuram. Aubameyang tries to play it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thinks about the shot. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Gravenberg. Pedri. And it's Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Partey does well to stand firm and defend it. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And he's hit it long. Now he's off and running. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Partey has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Ball swung. He gets big. He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for the run. And just the keeper to beat! Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone route one.
Has been indicated.
Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Kostic, and he was quick to react. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So off we go once more. Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane. Gabriel cuts out the pass. And it's Camavinga. And they can counter here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, sweet feet. Gravenberg. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Incoming to... Up he goes! Goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Kane. That's a lovely pass. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Kostic. Pedri does well to get it back. Partey. It's Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. And this is Messi. Shot, Camavinga! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
10, Messi. Number 14.
They've played it short.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on
Now
the
it's on
field.
Nisei.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Threads
Number
one in.
7,
Oh, that was vital.
Number 6, Olise. Substitution in progress.
Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was very necessary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Olise. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Big header! It's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. So goes for a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Can he get it through? Osimhen, and he's managed... Big chance! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nuno Mendes. Here's Doku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram is onto this. He has found a way through. Bellingham, he's found a way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. And it's Kane. Good ball, good take. Played in. Only partially clear. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Kane. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. Bellingham tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ndika, Gravenberg, Pedri, Thuram. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's off and running. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Now it's Doan. Look at the space here. Looking for option. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Doan. That is lovely. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Osimhen. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a look and place it forward. Doku. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, important interception. And it's Pedri. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pedri, passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Doku. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And he's Thuram. Shoots! That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well,
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Thuram, and he's worked it through. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
It's just the perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Bellingham aims beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Now it's Kane. Now it's Thuram. And this is Kane. Thuram! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number
Alexander-Arnold
9,
to take it as usual.
Number 7, Doku. Number 22, Thuan. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Now it's Grafenberg.
Number 10, Messi.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 21.
Oh, this is a great, real
Number
chance!
15.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Taking place.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cross goes in there. Mignon claims it without any fuss. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's headed upfield. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kudus. Konate. Van Dijk. Partey.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Little pass back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Kudus fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's Rice. And he welcomes it in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Barella. Now it's Barella. Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a throw. And it's Rice. Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. And it's Kostic. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well timed, excellent interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Nuno Mendes. Barella getting this one clear. That's really well cleared. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cucurella. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Aubameyang. Partey. Bellingham. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Kane. That looks a cracking ball. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gabriel. Kluivert. Partey. Van Dijk. Shifted it to the flank. And Mendes.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, good ball! And that's been won straight back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course...
Big chance! What? It's Kane! It's come back out to him. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Kane. It's played through for him. He's away. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sad.
Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Rice clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still bit the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. He's in a great position here, and he was alert to it. Doku. Aubameyang. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're on him in a flash. Pedri. Kane. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Kane. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries from distance. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Gravenberg. That's a good ball out wide. Rice. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Aubameyang. So much time and space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. This might spell danger. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kane. Branthwaite did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Duan. And that has put paid to that. Gravenberg. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Aubameyang. That's good running with the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. Kane might just make this. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pedri. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A case now of complete control. Rice. Duan.
That's good play from him.
It's Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Gravenberg. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, Peter, just see...
Mbappe! Doku.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's made its way to him. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Lukaku. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's a searching pass. Rice. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku, he's picked his way through. Backward it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mendes. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Bellingham. And Gravenberg. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Cucurella, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Rice. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham gets a good foot in there.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Bellingham. He's looking wide. Oh, cracking ball. Caught offside that time.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rice.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Branthwaite. Ruben Dias. For Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lukaku. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. And that could set him on his way. Kluivert. Now it's Aubameyang, and he's intervened well there. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Kluivert. Is there any support? Kluivert! How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
they
a
win it
time.
back again. Doku. Kluivert. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kluivert. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Van Dijk trying to keep this in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Ruben Dias gets it away, and it's Bellingham. And the counter is on. Ndika calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 17, Justin Kluivert. Number 32, Branswaite. Coming on the field,
Gabriel
number
attempts a
18,
clearance.
Messi.
Challenge
Number
just a
22,
bit on the firm side.
Number
This is
3,
Lukaku.
Gabriel. Substitution in progress.
And here's Eze. Vinicius Junior is onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on.
Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nuno Mendes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Rice. And here's Aubameyang. He's chosen to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Doku tries to play it through, and this is Messi. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Doku.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 21, Hostage. Number 10, Isak.
Played back in.
Substitutions taking place.
Now, this could be a chance. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Kostic. Nuno Mendes. Kostic looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert! Off the post! Oh no, what has happened here? Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Lukaku. Shoots! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doku, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. He rises! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Lukaku. And this is Kane. Mbappe is onto this. And that has been clubbed away.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kluivert.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Doku. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. Bellingham. Cucurella has it in a wide position. Van Dijk can get it clear. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe goes steaming forward, and he's in on goal. Now this could be a chance. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Looking to play him in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No. Mbappe! And he shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Kluivert, and it's Rice. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions.
There will be 1 minute
They'll have to
added
see out
time.
the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. And it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Lukaku. Spread out to the left. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. That is lovely. And here's Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some.
Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's another good win of the ball. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Ferran Torres. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ruben Dias tries making a foray down the right. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. Caught offside that time. Well, there's the clearance. Pinches it off him. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.